Okay. Last time, testing angle. Boop. Ooh. Today we are going on a little adventure to Newcastle Island. And by we, I mean me, my camera, and my bike. Brayden is on a camping trip with some school friends because he can somehow make friends good enough to go camping with in the first 3 to 4 weeks of school. And I didn't make a single engineering friend in the whole 7 years I did engineering. Anyways, so we are going on an adventure, which I'll bring you guys along for. Along the way, I will tell you about why I got on YouTube and some of the hesitations I had about starting this channel. So, let's go. Starting off at Brownie Bay, and here I'm going to tell you about reason number 1 why I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And that reason was to document my experience, mainly for myself. I don't think anyone ever regrets documenting their life, but I've seen countless YouTube videos that tell you reasons why you should document your life, why you should start a YouTube channel. And I don't know how long we're going to be on Vancouver Island, at least 2 years, but I don't know how much longer than that. So I wanted to document this unique time in my life. Stop number 2, we're at Kanaka Bay on Newcastle Island, and here I'm going to tell you reason number 2 why I'm getting on YouTube, and that is to stay connected. So other than Brayden, like I mentioned before, I'm alone. All my friends, family, teammates, they're all back at home, and it's not really realistic for me to stay in touch with literally each and every one of them. So this will kind of give them a way, if they care, to stay up to date with my life. Have a good ride. Thanks. We are at McKay Point, I think. I actually don't really know anymore. Here I'm going to tell you about reason number 3 for why I got on YouTube. And that is to share the female athlete experience. So from my perspective, it's going to obviously be from not a professional standpoint. But whenever I watch YouTube videos, it's almost strictly running videos. And honestly, it's mostly female content creators. Creators like Ali Ostrander, Philly Bowden, Micah Wood. And she's not a professional athlete, but she's documenting her experience training like a professional athlete and aspiring to be a professional athlete one day. So to me, her channel is very inspiring because I kind of am trying to get along those same lines as well. And also, it doesn't just have to strictly be YouTube videos. Good for a Girl, which is a really good running book for women. And also Bravey, that's another good female athlete story that's really interesting to me. For me, the reason I like hearing about those stories is because if I can resonate with part of their story, or part of their story is similar to my story, I take a lot of inspiration from that, and it gives me a lot of hope going forward. Not that my story is like inspiring by any means, but by females sharing their experience, women in sport, like, more hope that, oh, my story is similar to this, like I can do what this person is doing. So yeah, reason number 3 is just to share, I guess, my female athlete experience. We're at Geo Bando Lookout. I think that's how you say that. And I'm not setting up my camera because it was super busy here. So I feel like I only have a few minutes to do this with nobody here. But I'm also gonna finish my coffee. But also, first look at this view. Cool. So here I want to tell you about the 4th and final reason why I'm on YouTube. And that is to challenge myself. This is very... This is very outside my comfort zone. Like, I don't want people to see me recording. I don't even like Brayden seeing me record yet because I'm shy. But yeah, to just challenge myself with something new, try not to get frustrated with it. But the way I see it, there's only 2 ways that this thing could have gone wrong. But one, I think, is better than the other. So I either try it, don't like it, and then I just stop doing it. That's fine. Or I don't do it, think about doing it, and then regret not doing it. So we're gonna try it. And this is kind of, like I said, out of my comfort zone. So this is a good segue into the next part of this video, which is gonna get into the hesitations I had about starting a YouTube channel. Okay, we are now on part 2 of this video where I'm going to talk about the hesitations I had about coming on YouTube. And the first hesitation was that I knew it was going to start off bad. And I'm someone who gets extremely frustrated if I'm not good at something, which I know is not a unique experience. Like, a lot of people feel that way. But yeah, I get super frustrated, I get mad. Even like when Brayden and I go biking, if I mess up a few times, he has to remind me, this is supposed to be fun, like, embrace trying something new. So I'm gonna try not to get like that. And I know I'm gonna get better as I go. Like, the same thing happened when I started photography. My photos were really bad. Like, the contrast was bad. It was hard to tell what even was like going on in the photo. But fast forward almost a year and a half, or just over a year, and I think my photos are getting pretty good. Like, the contrast is there. I think my placement in photos is getting better. So I'm hoping that editing videos will be kind of the same thing, where I know it's going to start off bad. This video's, my second video, is probably going to be bad. but I'm hoping they'll get better and easier as I do them. And as a result, I'll get less frustrated. Look at what I just found. This is crazy. I think it's a jellyfish, but I'm like not sure. But I like don't know what else it would be. Like, look at the size of this thing. Like, that's my hand for reference. What the heck? We are at Midden Bay on Newcastle Island, and again, I'm not sitting on my camera because there's people over there, but I'm going to talk about hesitation number 2 that I had about coming on YouTube, and that was that I won't like it. Like, it could happen that I make a few videos and I'm like, it's not for me, or I won't like it enough to make time for it once I get busy. This happened with something like not similar at all, but like a similar thing happened. I made this embroidery calendar where it's like a circle, and I'd stitch a little symbol every day for something that represented that day. But I eventually just got further and further behind on it until I just stopped doing it altogether. That's what I'm scared is going to happen with this. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully I like it. Hopefully I have enough time to do it. Oh my god, there's another one. Like, what is this thing? Ugh. Like, what is it? There's another little one over here, but I was gonna go swimming, but now I'm like too scared to go swimming. Okay, we went a little off course from doing counterclockwise, and we went inland, and now we're at Mallard Lake, which is pretty nice. And here I'm going to tell you the third reason why I was a little hesitant to get on YouTube. And that's because I'm a little scared my life's too boring to post about. Like, who cares? Will anyone care? Will anyone find it interesting? I'm also scared that I'm not a good enough athlete to post content about being an athlete. All the other YouTubers I watch are either professional or a lot better than me. There's also, there's people on YouTube that are slower than I am, but I don't know, they seem to make it interesting. I'm worried that it's just going to get a little bit mundane and then I'll just stop doing it. It's like, be real, you know? You don't realize how the same each day is until you have to post your be real. So hopefully you don't find my videos too boring. Jesus Christ. We are at the final stop on the Newcastle Island tour, which brings us to our fourth and final reason why I was hesitant to come on YouTube. And it's pretty simple. People can be mean. The internet can be mean. I'd like to think I'm prepared for rude comments, but no one probably is. So I'm scared I'll embarrass myself, or people will judge me or make fun of me, say I'm not good enough at either YouTube or good enough as an athlete. There's a lot of thoughts running through this head, and a lot of them are negative about myself already. So hopefully you guys are nice. I have heard the YouTube community is a much more wholesome place than Instagram per se. So YouTube people, prove me right, please. When you're being mean to this. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. Again, if you like it, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, all the YouTube stuff. But see you later.